Hey guys, welcome back to Waters Family Homestead. Well, I just finished doing one video that you probably already seen. So I was trying to do some organizing and clean up around the house, and I've got to do that other video that I told y'all I had to do, but I wanted to show y'all something. I thought this would be a quick little video for the middle of the week. Everybody can't afford off-grid power or a backup power supply for when the grid goes down. So I understand that. But there are ways you can at least have light. Light changes everything. If it's dark outside and you're trying to get things done or inside, you pretty much can't do anything without light. Especially when the sun goes down, you don't have the natural light coming through your windows. Or if crap hits the fan, you've got the windows boarded up and you're not going to get any natural light through those windows. You know, you can't afford solar panels, off-grid stuff like I've got or, other people have. You can't afford the, Opus solar generators and all these things that are out there. Then there are still options available for you for having light. Now, you can expand this option. There are a lot of things you can do, but something very cheap, very inexpensive, a way to light up your house. And I'm not going to show you all. I'm just giving you ideas. You can do this for literally $20, $30, $40. It doesn't take much. So on one of the reloading groups that I'm on MeWe, there's a guy on there, disabled vet, retired vet, that sells light strips. Like I've shown y'all on my reloading bench before. I've got them on my loader so that I can see really well down into the case and outside the case and all that stuff. But what it is, I had him make me some up. These are about 16 inches long. And if you, let me get over here. You see, it's just a LED light strip. I'm sure you can buy them, on Amazon or whatever. He told me I could. But like I told him, this has been a year or more ago. I'm not supporting a vet who I really appreciate by buying it myself on Amazon. If he can make a couple of dollars off of it and still offer it at an affordable price, I'm fine with that. So I bought lights for my safe inside from him. I bought lights for my reloader, my loader equipment, so I can see really well on it. And I bought a bunch of these little strip lights, and he puts the wire on the end. Now, in this case, I did not get a power supply from him to run these lights because I don't want to run them on electricity. These are intended to run off of 12-volt power. Now, I do have my off-grid battery bank out there that I can run a wire in and run these LED light strips. They've got an adhesive back. I have not peeled it off. I plan on probably stapling them, maybe with wire nails, in place where I'm going to put them and run the wire all together. But I also went one step further than that, and I haven't opened these, so let me open it up and show y'all what I'm talking about, if I can get it open. I'm going to have to pick out my little butter cutter out of my pocket. That worked out well, didn't it? Got it open though. Alright, so I did order these off of Amazon. He didn't offer these. It's not part of what he normally does. It's just another thing thinking outside the box. So if you take one of his 12-volt LED light strips, I ordered these little toggle light switches off of Amazon. And it comes with the wire where you with the spade already on it, plug it into the light switch. Incoming power, outgoing power, so on. And connect that to, I've got the computer running a virus scan. I never get on it. I just use it for editing, but figured it couldn't hurt. things come in sneaky sometimes. But you connect that to the switch from your power source. One leg goes through the switch, and mount this switch, and you can turn the light on and off. So my plan is to put this in my outbuildings and a few inside the house. You know, my bathroom is in the middle of the home. It's not on an exterior wall, so there's no natural light that comes in there. And I've got solar lights in the room so I can see. But they only last 8 hours or so without being recharged. These hooking up to my battery bank and the solar panels are recharging them, the batteries, would pretty much last for many, many years. They take very low power because they're LED, and it doesn't take a large wire to supply power to these things. So I ordered, let's see, what have I got here? 5-pack of these little toggle light switches. You can get them that light up and all that. I don't need all that. I'm trying to keep it cheap. So wire this in, run your power from your battery inside, hot and negative. Connect your negative, run your hot down to this light switch and bring it in, and then come out of that and run it back to the other wire on your light. And your light switch will bring your LED light on or off, however many you hook to it. These things will handle a lot more amperage than this draws. But I've got, I think, 9 strips of these lights. So I'm going to put a few in each building outside. I'm going to put some in the house. Now, people think I'm junking up the house. Okay, whatever. I'm a South Georgia, South Georgia redneck, whatever. I don't care what people call me. But if you do this right, as small as that is, you can mount it up in the corner where the ceiling and the wall meet, where it's out of sight and out of mind, and it won't draw attention to itself and look like crap in your house. You could run it up and down into a corner, wherever you wanted to. Excuse me. But they're so small, this thing is only like less than a 1/2 inch thick. You can make them whatever length you want it to be. These, you can cut these in between the light fixtures and, have less lights. Get them the length you want, or buy a bunch of it and make it the length you want. But it makes it very, very out of the way, out of sight, out of mind, so to speak, to where when you need light in the room, you just go over to it and flip a switch. Now, my plan is to put this in with the same box that my light switch is on for the rest of the, the light in the room or whatever. Drill a hole in the faceplate to put this on and run the wire up the wall into the attic to where I'll tie it to my battery bank. That's my idea. I won't have any wires showing. It'll all be in the attic the way it should be. But I just thought I'd make this little quick video for you guys. I say quick video, I done ran my mouth for 8 minutes. But anyway, it's an option to have light. Light makes a big difference. You can get more things done at night when you need it if the grid is down. And hey, it doesn't matter if you're a prepper or not. It's not a bad idea to have a backup light source. So this is inexpensive. I think I spent less than $30 on all of it. And then I've got to buy some wire to run from the battery bank in. Now, the thing about these 12-volt lights, you could put a cigarette lighter plug, the accessory plug, on the end of your wire outside your house, and plug it into your accessory plug on your vehicle. When craps hit the fan, power outage or whatever, and just plug it in, and it'll supply the power to your lights. Now, you don't want to kill your battery in your vehicle, of course, but you can always crank that vehicle and charge that battery back up if you don't let it go dead. But anyway, just an idea. I appreciate you guys watching the videos, listening to me talk. If you've got other ideas that you'd like me to, look into or do a video on, send me an email, comment on the video. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting on? It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a thing. It's the only way us small channels are going to grow is if people like you and me share channels like mine other small channels that I follow. You can go into on my channel page, go into the channels that I follow and see. I follow a lot of small channels. Now I do follow a few big channels. That's, you know, that's my preference. You do you, I do me. But I do appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. That's the only way I'm going to grow. A conservative cannot grow a channel on YouTube without spending tons and tons and tons of money. And my whole point is not prepping for pennies, but trying to find the cheapest way to get the job done without wasting money. That's me. I want to be off grid. I want to do all these things without wasting thousands of dollars. You know, I watch a channel called Pinball Preparedness, and he doesn't know I exist, but you know, I really like watching his videos. He's very informative. Now, he does a lot of gardening stuff in the spring and summer, but he also, you know, he does political commentary on what's going on and kind of keeps you in the loop for someone like me that doesn't watch TV. But he's really good at the gardening end of it, and you know, I could be a lot better. So I watch him. I enjoy watching his channel. Do I agree with everything he says? No. Nobody's going to agree with somebody else 100% of the time. But overall, him and I have the same view on a lot of things. So, you know, there's a lot of other channels I follow too. But go in there and take a look at those channels. And, you know, all those small channels would appreciate you hitting the subscribe button, hitting the thumbs up, ring that notification bell so you'll know when we put out a video, and help us grow our channels. You know, we're not putting hundreds of thousands of dollars in these things to grow. We're putting our hard-earned time and effort into things like this, an alternative light source that's not going to break the bank. You're going to spend pennies on the dollar for what all these other channels are pushing. So it's just an option out there. Hopefully it'll help somebody, and I do appreciate y'all watching. Remember what I always tell you: Jesus Christ loves you, and so do I. Y'all be safe, be prepared.